Hey everybody, as usual, the cameras are messed up. I will try and fix this quickly. There it is. All fixed. That was an easy solution. Welcome to our Monday night D&D stream, A Company of Fools. I am sorry that we are 2 hours late. Thanks for the follow, Unfussable. It was a long day at work for me, especially long. I don't usually work on Mondays, but today I had to help out and go in, and I ended up working much later than anticipated. And not getting home until 5:30, which, you know, once I did that, I had to take care of my dog, make sure that I was not covered in COVID, and consume some kind of a meal before starting to play D&D. So, again, my apologies for the delays.
Yee.
Some quick announcements so that we can get started. We are questing for 50 subscribers. When we get there, we are going to give away a set of dice care of our sponsor Farboco. So yeah, if you help us get there, you could be one of the lucky people who get a awesome set of unicorn dice. They are beautiful. Every set that I've sent out are really nice. So yeah, maybe you will. Maybe it'll be you. Also, we're on the road to 500 followers. It says a number there, but for some reason, every time I reset the stream, it doesn't count all of the followers. You should be able to see the followers below and how many we are actually at. When we hit 500, I am going to give away whatever the newest D&D book out is. It will either be Rime of the Frostmaiden or Tasha's Cauldron, whichever one is closest to... whichever release date is closest to the day we hit 500. Hopefully, we won't have to wait until the next book after Tasha's, because that would be a heck of a long time before we hit 500. But as you can see, we are almost to 4. Additionally, we are going to be doing a charity stream on Extra Life's Game Day for Extra Life to raise money for some kids who could certainly use it. We are going to be doing a one-shot with all the cringiest players who have ever cringed, because we hit our goal for our last charity stream, and that was the prize. So, we're going to be doing a one-shot, and all of the players who make me facepalm so hard I need to seek medical attention are going to be playing in a single game, and they are all going to be playing 12th level bards. Dear God, what have I done? So come by November 7th, help us raise some money for charity, support my suffering so that we can support and help those who are suffering for real. To answer your question, Snorlax, we are using Foundry VTT. That is the virtual tabletop we are using. We like it. I like it a lot better as a DM than Roll20. The dynamic lighting is super easy to use and intuitive, and the everything looks a whole lot nicer on screen. So I love that program. It is a little bit of an upfront cost, but there is no monthly. Thank you for subscribing. That's awesome. Additionally, yes, I do use Streamlabs OBS. That is what I use for streaming on here. And yeah, absolutely. You are welcome for the raid on Saturday. If we are done running and you are still playing, we will 100% jump in and do that. And I will tell you that our streams, if you go back to the YouTube channel, our streams started out looking just like yours. When we started in Roll20, we started by using the Roll20 video as our video, and that was it. And yeah, you can go back and look at those on YouTube, and you will see that we started in the same place. But this is what happens when you keep going. You start growing, you start making improvements, you get better computer equipment sometimes because the right things happen to make that possible, and then all of a sudden you can have everybody on camera at the same time without having to use the Roll20 cameras. Also, I can give you some other tips. Join our Discord. Yeah, I am too. Here, let me give you our Discord channel. Jump in our Discord, friend me on Discord, and you and I can have some conversations about what I could do to maybe give you a jump start on your streams. I know the last Saturday when we rated you, that was your first adventure, if with your campaign, I think you had said. So yeah, that's we would love to be an asset to you, and we will continue to raid you on Saturday nights when we finish. In any event, let me allow my players to go ahead and introduce themselves and their characters, and we will do a brief catch up on what is happening here in the game. Go ahead and tell them about your character and the current incarnation of what character or NPC that you are standing in as for this particular adventure.
I'm Stu. I play Commander Gaz, the half-orc Oath of Redemption Paladin, and I'm currently playing as Agranak, who is his orcish bodyguard, who was a war chief. Gaz is indisposed at the Citadel currently, having to deal with the various machinations going on.
Hey guys, my name is John. I play the Lieutenant Commander Broker, the rogue mastermind. Right now I am playing the bard rogue named Ledger, a soldier under Broker.
Hi everyone, I'm Dio. I'm playing Captain Sparks and rogue, arcane trickster, and an artificer.
I'm playing Trix, the resident warlock slash murder maid, instead of a mermaid, I guess. But also, I am currently tonight playing a different captain, which is Silver, who is a rogue with a little smattering of warlock.
And John?
And hi, I'm John. I'm currently playing Captain Preacher, the Unity Cleric and long-suffering dad of the group.
Accurate. All right, and I am the Mark Knight. I am your Dungeon Master this evening, and many times throughout the week. The last time we left off with the Company of Fools, the away team here had been searching through this archival crypt, literally a former, the former family tomb of an ancient noble house here in the city of Rovere, that after that house kind of died out, was purchased by the municipality and used for the Hall of Records above in the manor house, and down below they have used these crypts as archives, just shoving old disused documents wherever they possibly could. The Legion is in search of a particular document for one Lord Weston, Lord of the Admiralty in Grovere, and someone they absolutely despise, but who has Captain Trix locked away in his brig. And in an effort to not incite undue violence or cause further war, they have decided to meet his demand of finding a document that may link one of his ancestors to the vacant throne. They have entered a room that they have been directed to by one of the specters who are down here in these crypts as the place where information on that particular house and family can be found, especially from that era of time that this lord belonged to. However, upon opening the door to that chamber, they discovered it was covered in tunnel-like webbing, deep, thick tunnels of webbing that encased the entire room. Some of them, knowing that this webbing is incredibly flammable, and knowing that the documents they're looking for probably are too, have realized that this poses more of a threat to them than they initially anticipated. I don't want to know what you are typing, Adam, because I am sure that it is probably hilarious, and I'm trying to stay focused. In any event, You are in danger. You're not really in danger. Here you stand. You have done battle with a few wraiths that have done far more harm than you probably anticipated because of Agronach's very subtle door-opening maneuvers that send loud shockwaves throughout the entirety of the dungeon.
You learned from it.
And you have crowbarred this larger door apart.
And we probably closed the door because Preacher wants to give us an inspiring speech.
Yes.
Yes, because once again, armor for everyone.
Health points.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us. We're up to 20 viewers right now. That's pretty amazing. If you've not been here before, please feel free to say hi in chat so that the moderators can catch you up on what's going on. And we're glad you're here. Thanks for joining us.
So how much temp HP?
10.
So I'm down 2 hit points.
Did we take a short rest, or are we still just going along?
We took a short...
We took a short rest before the Wraith fight.
Oh, yeah, that
You
was
did.
a big thing.
You did. You
Okay.
took a short rest before the Wraith fight.
I'm gonna say because Silver is quite a bit wounded, so I was just curious.
And in that case, then hold on. I still have a couple of these left. I will cast Cure Wounds as a 2nd level spell.
How low is Silver?
I'm assuming I should go with the first one.
Was that an accidental double roll, or...?
I think it was an accidental double roll.
Yeah, go with the first one.
Okay. So that would put me to I am no longer bloodied.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Alright, so what are we going to do with the cobwebs? We can't burn them, apparently.
I'll go over at Agronach. Agronach has an axe, right?
Yep. Yeah, the battle axe, yeah.
Chop what you can.
Do we possibly have a pole or something we can use to guide our way through?
We could hit the end of a dagger and try to cut it out that way.
Well, it's more to gather the loose strands. Anyway,
You all tell me what you're doing.
Agronach will open the door after the inspiring speech. And doesn't see anything, apparently.
Did you open the door?
Yep.
Okay. So it is full of webbing. There's no easy way to do that at the moment. So let's see if I
Yeah.
can do this.
I'm guessing it's going to be a series of tunnels sort of thing.
Oh, Mark, my
Yeah.
vision it might be a little different as Silver now. Because he has 120-foot dark vision.
Oh yes, let me fix that.
I gotta make sure not to click over the Twitch.
Yeah, don't click over to Twitch. Just you can open just the chat, right? You can have just the chat open. You can pop it out and then close
I
the
realize
actual
that.
window. Yep.
How do you do that? That's
The
magic.
cog. If you go,
Chat setting, pop out chat.
yep. If you go into the cog, there's a pop out chat.
Huh. Interesting.
Oh man, that's crazy. I can make it bigger. And then I can stop using so many resources to have Twitch open.
Well, I think you have to have Twitch open in order to have the chat, right? How does that work, actually? But anyway. Perception check, because Agronach is paranoid at this point.
also use perception.
Wow.
Okay.
At first I figured, oh yes, then she's gonna roll a 10 and still blow me out of the water.
Let me try to put some webbing in here.
We can theater of the mind it.
That's true.
Granted, the entire tabletop at this point is far better than theater of the mind.
Is this drawing anything?
Not that we're seeing,
Huh.
unless you're maybe on the wrong layer.
No.
Yeah, well.
I mean, Twitch is seeing what I'm doing. But I don't know if it's gonna,
Yeah, it's not showing up for us. Unless you, like I said, it might be different layer. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, see that? That creates a whole bunch of webbing, but it still doesn't look great. So we'll leave it. The entire room is filled with web. So the entire area is basically let me pull up my notes. If you as you move through the web, if you're in okay, so it's the whole room is difficult terrain, okay? And a creature entering a webbed area for the first time on a turn or starting its turn there must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or become restrained by the webs.
Oh boy, that's gonna be fun.
Yep. And I know exactly what its AC and hit points are. So, in each square.
Remind me, you gave me that, Mark.
What's that?
That was in my character sheet when I got it.
Nice.
Yes. Right, but this is not magical webbing, so you will still have to make the dex save. But you are not you do not have to deal with difficult terrain. And what I will do at the very least is mark all the areas that are webbed like this.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay. And then I can use this maybe. Well, let me manipulate it further. No.
The commander really should have given me some javelins or hand axes to throw.
I think we just need some supplies in general.
You guys didn't really know what you were going to find down here. Okay, so any area that's covered in blue is webbed, is filled with webbing.
So all of it.
Yes.
From what we can see.
From what you can see. Oh, sorry, I closed the door on you. My apologies.
Hey!
Let's check these side rooms first. Actually, did my 24 or 22 get anything?
Oh, right. Let me look again at this.
I'll, in response to Spark's question, I'll whisper back. Not very, but how badly do you want to deny it to House Weston?
Oh, I have my alchemical set with me, so we can just make a trail or something flammable, take it to the entrance, and just set it on fire.
Would acid work?
Oh, right. That's stupid. So I am making
We have
these
company.
visible to those of you who rolled higher than a 6 on their perception checks.
So, everyone, or
Yeah,
actually, Ledger needs to roll, I think.
even still, if your passive perception is
Yeah.
higher than 6, you can see this, and I'm pretty sure that everybody's is. These are just swarms of tiny little spiders that are all in the webbing.
I'm curious what the hell they. I'm curious what in the nine the hells they feed on. There's so many.
We might not want to know the answer.
Actually,
to that.
that's heavily obscured. So, deeper in is heavily obscured. It's like heavily obscured in the webbing, but you can see all these little spiders just kind of moving around amongst the webs.
Did I try intimidation
Oh, yeah.
to scare them off?
With a 22 or 20 perception, you now see that, like, even though this webbing is like these thick tunnels of webbing, there are evidence of, like, bones and other things wrapped within these tunnels.
Sounds about right.
Rats, other things that are dead, just all kinds
Possibly
of stuff.
some
like that.
zombies that wandered through.
Perhaps.
Zombie corpse, who's to say?
So we've got 1 down there, 3 up there, 2 in the hallway, and 3 further in.
Would it be wise to drag them out here where there's no webbing?
Could we possibly scare them deeper in?
I mean, scaring them might not be a bad idea. That would at least we could clear some area to get in there.
Or better yet, draw them to here so they don't surround us, and we can just bottleneck them.
If we can draw them in, that would be the better of the
Yeah.
two options. But animals generally retreat.
So either way, we can still bottleneck them. So let's try the scare tactic first. Anyone besides Agronak have proficiency in Intimidate?
Not me.
Oh,
Negative.
Bard?
I have a little bit. In intimidate, but I'm pretty sure.
He's only got a
You're standing
+2
here
because of
discussing
proficiency.
this. You're standing here discussing this with the door open.
Yes, why not?
yes.
Okay.
We would kind of have them.
roll
We could potentially have them. Yeah.
roll initiative then. Oh crap! I didn't add anybody to the initiative order before I told you to do that.
I don't think Ledger will mind re-rolling.
Yeah, hold on. Let me just add everybody to the initiative tracker. We'll pop that out. I'll roll all the NPCs. And
God damn.
then, let's see. Agronak. I'm going to roll all of yours and then adjust your initiatives. What Ledger, what did you roll?
5.
Got a nat 1.
And Silver?
We'll just get that out of the way.
I got a 23.
And Agronak?
18.16.
Preacher?
8.
And Sparks.
19.
What's that?
19.
19. Okay, all initiatives are updated. we will begin combat. Silver, you notice these spiders are beginning to move in the direction of your conversation.
The spiders aren't waiting for us to figure out who's the spookiest.
Do you have inspiration? Because you can have it.
Okay. And I'm going to toll the dead, the nearest spider.
Okay. These are swarms of little spiders. And you know what? We definitely need to sound more dramatic than this. Do you want spooky or combat-y? I think combat-y is better.
I'd say spooky, honestly, for this portion.
You want some spooky? We'll get you some spooky. They want the spoopy music. Because it's Halloween. It's Halloween time, guys. It's spooky time.
Not for a month. I don't think the pumpkin spice
battle music.
It's spooky season.
What's that, John?
Is anybody else imagining like Kingdom Hearts battle music for this?
I haven't played it, actually.
Don't say the names of things that are owned by Disney or Square Enix. We will get sued.
Oh, sorry.
You want to get sued?
What? That's exactly what I was thinking.
The mouse is vicious.
You right.
Alright, let's see if this music does it for you. It's my spookiest music. Play, damn it, play. It is playing, right? Do you guys hear it?
Not really on my part, but I usually have
No.
that turned down anyway. Is it through Groovy or the
Groovy.
tabletop? Okay, that's why, because I always have Groovy turned way down.
It's not playing the damn thing. Hold on, this is going to mess up the cameras for a second. That's why. Okay. There we go. What are you doing, Silver? That's right. You are casting Toll the Dead on this one.
Mm-hmm.
It will make a wisdom save. And
Yes.
fail. And take the full blunt of your dirge. It is in far less good condition as it was before. Do you have any other actions or bonus actions?
Going to move to here and roll to hide.
That's a beautiful roll to hide. This thing does a thing.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Agronak, does an 18 hit you?
Yep, by 1.
Okay. You are now restrained by webbing as it spits a glob of it at you. As an action, you can attempt to break free of the webbing, or attack the webbing. But you are currently webbed and restrained.
Alrighty.
As this giant mama-looking spider comes out of the webbing, moving kind of eerily among the tunnels.
Probably a good thing we did not enter the webbing.
Yeah.
But she just wants to be friended.
Well, so much for the Shelob idea.
I think she just did that. That's why you're restrained.
Well, I mean the sentient Shelob thing.
Oh, yeah, because she lobs some webbing at you.
Oh my god.
Could we just ask them not to attack us?
Let's see. You're restrained, right? So these get an advantage to hit you. $15 will not do it, though, as they kind of try to get all up in you. They are unable to completely swarm you. Sparks, tell me what you're working with.
I'm going to hit this one with Ray of Frost.
Which one? This one here, the only one you can see?
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack. That's a critical hit.
Hey.
So that'll do 16 plus 13. So 29 damage to it.
Yes.
You freeze that entire, 5-foot area of webbing, just completely obliterating the entire swarm of spiders that are sitting there.
We'll try to move next to Silver and Stealth.
Okay. Sounds like a plan, Sparks. Sparks, you slip up to beside Silver, and you also have a beautiful stealth roll. Whose phone is going off, and why do I have to murder you?
I'm not hearing one.
I heard
Neither
one for
am
a
I.
second. That was weird.
Yeah, I totally heard a cell phone, but it's not mine. Mine's forever silent.
Mine is too.
Trying to.
Weird.
But I
Agronac?
totally heard it. You're not wrong.
I think we found the culprit. Something is stewing. By the way, we're at 387 followers. That is the number that I could not recall. And Agronac is still restrained in the webs as he attempts to break free. And Uggs.
More like Ugranak, am I right?
Well, aggro.
Please. Oh my god, keep it in the chat. God damn.
And it's just a ton of spiders' turns.
Unless one of you can get this off of me, I might have to fall back.
Can you fall
You're
back to
restrained,
the-
man.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
restrained.
yeah, crap.
I think falling would actually make things worse.
Could we just shut the door?
Preacher.
Ah, the Panic at the Disco defense.
That did not work. They missed you.
Yeah, they did.
They missed you a lot.
Well, too bad I didn't miss them.
Because they missed.
Yeah, I can't. How can I miss them if they don't go away?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Good.
I'm not thinking that giant cockroach thing from Family Guy.
Oh, yes. That is exactly right. Agronak. Let's see if these do anything with their advantage.
More than likely.
22.
Oh,
They crawl all amongst the webbing that is restraining you and begin to bite into your flesh, and they are going to deal 8 piercing damage to you.
Half.
4 piercing damage to you.
Well, on the plus side, we do have them bottlenecked.
Do you have to do that? Now you will be bitten. 23, that is a critical hit, Preacher. You're going to take...
Reaction.
you're going to take 25 damage, but you'll be halved. Due to Agronak using his reaction while restrained to do that.
Rules as written allows it.
I know. Oh, shoot. Goddamn rules as written. Okay. That's a dead swarm. That's that. God, there are so many of these things. Preacher. This may be the most the most monsters I've had in the comment. Jesus. Preacher, what are you doing?
I am going to cast this.
Word of Radiance. So everything within, what, 5 feet of you? So the 3
What's
right
that,
in front of you, right?
Yeah, and I accept Agronak from this, of course.
Of course, I assumed. Alright, so first one, con save is going to fail. It will take the 9. The next one, con save 7, it will fail. And we'll take the 9. And this one, con save 11, it will also take the 9. So they are all, like, a bunch of these tiny spiders just begin to die and fall out of the webbing.
Bite me, will you?
Others? Or any other actions, bonus actions, movement?
I don't know. Should I move to get Silver up, chance up front, or is he good being back there where he is?
They're hidden.
Yeah, I'm feeling you have the higher AC anyway.
Yeah. If not the higher HP anymore. Goddamn
True.
hits.
Alright. Okay. Let's see what happens next. That's going to stay there.
You haven't shifted the turn order list, by the way.
What do you mean?
Like, I'm still seeing, like, Preacher's way down there. Oh, actually, no, never mind. Never mind. It's highlighted.
Yes.
I was just looking off.
Ledger?
Yeah, I don't think it works like Roll20 where...
It shifts to the top, yeah.
Yeah.
Ledger, it is your action.
Sorry, forgot I was muted. Looking into the room, is there any like books or anything like that?
It is heavily obscured by webs. All you see are webs and spiders.
Okay. I'd like to cast Shatter at this centered on him.
Okay. You're going to cast Shatter, center it on him. It is a how big is a Shatter?
10-foot radius sphere centered on that point.
10
Everybody
foot.
and any enemies make a Constitution save.
Okay.
Dum, dum.
All right. So you're gonna hit 3 of them, unless you move it here, but then it would hit Preacher.
Okay.
You can put it. Actually, you can put it. Oh, get out of there. I'm trying to find the place that is best.
Yeah.
Best for you.
And-
I think right there, you would hit all the ones in front of the door without actually hitting Preacher or Agranak.
That works. Let's do that.
Actually, yeah, you're gonna hit all of those. So these creatures need to make what? A Constitution save 14?
Yep.
All right. I wish there was a way to do mass saves.
Well,
8.
just have them
Boy,
all
that'd be
fail.
something.
They take half on a success.
All right, con save number 2. Damn. And it does damage to a sudden loud ringing noise, painfully intense, erupts from a point of your choice within range. Each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make a Constitution saving throw. A creature takes 3d8 thunder damage on a failed save, or half on a successful one. Creature made of inorganic material has this advantage. A non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried also takes the damage if it is in the spell's area. Okay.
Uh-oh.
So this one is going to make its save as well.
Does that mean that the webbing is destroyed too?
That's what I was looking up.
Nice.
I was worried about the structural integrity of the
Oh yeah,
catacomb.
those
Yeah, that's what I was worried too.
these walls take a bunch of damage and like rocks fly everywhere along with bone and other things. And I am going to remove that. And there, that entire area is cleared of webbing as the concussive force explodes and push the webbing, then turns the webbing into flinders in the entire area.
Those walls weren't important, right?
Hopefully not.
They were only emotional support walls, not physical support.
Thanks, Unflexible. That's really smart. And Bowie, thank you for helping me with a macro. I am not good at that, but I know you are.
Ooh, that is helpful.
Any
Do the webs around me go?
no, the webs that are on you are still on you.
Since they're technically being carried.
You were hit by that webbing. Okay, that webbing was not a
Yeah.
part of the. It
Yeah.
spit that at you, right?
You
Yeah,
would have had
like
to
I said,
have
technically I'm carrying it, so...
Do you have any bonus
all.
actions, Ledger?
Could I use the bonus action to get the webbing off of Agranak?
No, it would take an action to do that.
Okay. In
Would be
that
bonus
case,
to aid him, or no, you couldn't unless he was actually playing tricks. You could.
Yeah.
in that case, I'll move up and I'll.
Broker.
No,
Use
Broker, not trick.
Oh, Ledger.
yeah.
I'll end my turn up here.
Okay. 22 to hit you, Agranak. You're gonna
Yep.
take 10 damage.
5 damage?
No,
Five.
he already did the reaction hit.
It lasts until...
Oh,
his-
You're right. Actually, okay, 5.
Still in 10th. Hell of a roll, though.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gotten very psycho, the music.
Yeah, that happens. Okay. I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna do... That was only a 10 to hit you. And we're back at the top of the order for silver.
Okay. Silver is going to... Silver disappears.
Hmm.
And,
Is silver now invisible?
yes. Wait, where did I why did the... everything... Don't remove me.
Okay. I'm
And
trying to give you a
silver
little
is-
icon that says you're invisible. That's probably blinded, but you know.
Whatever. Silver is going to move to there, I think, while invisible, and
Okay.
I guess hide just to be safe. I guess I have advantage though because I'm invisible. So
Okay.
I will take that 22 instead of that 14.
I would assume. Thank you. This giant spider is going to move up. Hmm. And it will spit at Preacher. Actually, I need to see if its webbing recharges. Alright, I'll just roll a d6, fine. It does not. Okay. So it will just move up there. And wait. Actually, it can move up through... No, there's no webbing over here. Alright. That's not what I'm trying to do. Oh, if this is one of the dead spiders, I think.
Oh, wow, the ones that got deleted, yeah.
Yeah. Sparks, it's your action.
Okay, I'm going to hit the big spider with Ray of Frost.
Okay, you have advantage. That's a critical hit. So it's going to be... That's
Damn.
going to be 16 plus 7. So that'll be 23 damage to the big spider.
And its movement is reduced by 10 feet.
Yep.
And
It looks in terrible shape, by the way. Many of its limbs freeze over and seem to crack the exoskeleton.
And I will move here and hide.
Go ahead, roll to hide. Not nearly as good.
No.
Agranak? What are you doing? You break the webbing from around you, tearing it from you.
And get my axe out, and I think that's all I can do, isn't it? Since that was an action.
You could rage as a bonus action, but you'd have to hope you get hit.
Yeah. So I'm holding off on the rage till next turn.
Okay. Preacher. What are you doing as you see these spiders all moving? Oh, I keep closing the damn door. Moving towards you. Swarming, as it would be.
Well, Mark, did anyone tell you it's much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of points of rationality?
Oh god, please. I've never heard that before. But you didn't open the goddamn door. You walked through it.
He's just quoting the sacred text of Saint Uri. He's the patron saint of closed doors.
This is a horrible idea, but actually no, I'm not going to move. I'm just going to stay right there, and I am looking at the giant spider.
Okay.
And thinking that Silver is going to try something stupid. I might as well give him a helping hand.
Okay. Guiding Bolt?
As a level 3 spell.
Guiding Bolt is a level 3 spell. Well, you clicked it 3 times instead of casting it as a level 3 spell.
I cast it once, so...
Weird. Well, we'll take the first one, which is a 9 to hit. Which will miss.
Poopy.
And any bonus actions, Preacher?
Negative.
Okay. You will get attacked. 13 will not hit you, though.
Nope.
Ledger.
All right. Do I have room to get to where Silver is?
No. No, you do not. There is a preacher and a door in the way. You cannot squeeze past the wall and those spiders.
Alright. Can I throw a dagger at the big spider?
You certainly can.
I'll do
And
that
you
then.
will get sneak attack because I'm within 5 feet.
He is a bard, right?
Oh yeah, I'm thinking
With 1 point in rogue.
Sorry.
Oh,
Oh, he will get his sneak attack then. I was
He
thinking
will.
of broker.
14 to hit it. That is just enough for
Hey,
8 damage total. Killing the giant spider as you hit it directly in the mandibles. You hear
You
it.
wish, right?
You hear it squeal and die.
You hear a silent "come on."
You
Nailed
don't hear the silent "come on." Any bonus
We
actions?
hear the
I'm just gonna stay where I am.
Okay.
Where'd that 4th spider come
It's gonna
from?
There. They're all up in this thing. And by in this thing, I mean right in front of our face.
Agronak. This is no longer with advantage, but that is a 16 that's going to miss.
Yep.
This one also doesn't have advantage. 9, that is going to miss. And then it is your turn, Silver.
Silver is going to move to here. Because the spider is a dead thing now.
Yes,
And
it is.
Silver is going to use Arms of Adar. So that is 2d6 to everything within 10 feet of him, which is 7 spider swarms.
Wow.
Oh, allies.
They have a -4 to strength. So,
Wow.
I think that means that they literally need to roll a 19 or a 20 to succeed. It does 4 necrotic damage. We're just going to do 4 necrotic damage to all of them.
Okay. Does that kill any of the ones in front of me?
No.
Okay, well, because I can see what I can see, I'm going to move to here. I don't have to use dash because I don't have to use disengage because they're not allowed to have reactions if they get hit. And
Yep.
I'm going to use my action to hide.
That's fine. Can you please make a dexterity save as well as you enter the webbing?
I thought it was if you ended in the webbing.
It is if
Nope.
you enter or start your turn in the webbing.
Gotcha, I misunderstood.
Yes.
You said a dex save?
Yep. You are fine.
Okay.
And because of your ring of free movement, you kind of slip through them without worry.
Just shows up, explosion of necrotic energy, and then just runs away.
Yeah, absolutely.
But they also, none of them can take reactions until the start of my next turn.
Okay. Excellent. Sparks, what are you doing?
I'm going to use Stole of the Dead to this one over here, the one that is really right of Agronak.
Okay.
And he has taken damage.
Oh, it's not rolling for some reason.
The one to the right of Agronak. So it will make a wisdom save. And it is going to fail.
Very weird.
Strange.
That didn't show up. I didn't see it.
Is the target missing any of its hit points?
Yes. The answer
Yes.
is yes.
Oh, there it is.
All
Oh,
It takes 4 more necrotic damage. Killing some of the spiders, but leaving most of them alive.
I'm moving here and hiding.
I am shocked that you would hide.
That I will hug the wall. The walls are my best friend.
Oh, you love walls.
Yes.
The next swarm.
isn't it great to have a party of three frontliners and 2 little gremlins running around?
Agronak, it is your
Finally.
action.
Rage
And you don't-
and
And you're not webbed.
Entering rage.
Hulk
which is
out.
Yeah.
They're all
So,
the one to your
attack-
right. The one to your right is the most injured. The one that Sparks just told the dead on.
that's a 2-hander.
Okay, so 6 damage.
And, just a second. First one I hit in the combat, so.
Oh,
So
nice.
that's on top of it.
You destroy that group of spiders.
And then the one to my. Sorry, I had the cat jump from my lap and fail to jump to the futon.
So it failed its acrobatics check?
Yep.
Indeed, it did.
And then the one directly to my right.
This one here?
Yeah, the one that she'd weakened then. Oh,
Alright, that's a 16 to hit.
that's disappointing.
Yeah.
Would have been better off one-handing.
You never know how the dice are going to fall, my friend.
Yeah, dude, down.
Why you gotta be so literal?
And I'll move over to here.
Sounds good.
Well, actually, I don't think I could.
I don't think you can.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, at this point you could, because the webbing isn't there, so you could probably just step over these...
Yeah, I'll
this
take one.
one group of spiders. Alright. Preacher.
I am once again going to cast Word of Radiance.
Okay. 15 con save. Save. Saves. And fails. So the last one is going to take the 7 radiant damage, destroying it. Destroying what's there. The bunch of small spiders that are there. Any movement or bonus actions, Preacher?
No.
Okay.
Although I will say, I will shout back to Sparks. If you can confine fire magic to where there isn't any webs, cast it.
These spiders are going to crawl up onto the wall and ceiling around you and move over you to get behind you. And will attack you from there. 21 to hit. 11 damage.
Reactions, Stu?
Yep, reaction.
Okay.
Alright. Ledger. What are you doing?
Alright, so I'm gonna attack the one that just showed up with the rapier.
Okay, go ahead.
Alright.
That's going to critically hit. So it's going to do a total of 8, 9, 10, 11, plus 6, so that's 17. Plus 7 is 24. Plus 2 is 26 damage, and utterly destroy these spiders.
I'll turn to Preacher and say, is it safe to go into the room now?
Lagranak.
Heh.
Not yet. Still more to come.
Okay. I will keep my position, and that's it for me.
Alright. The next swarm of spiders will attempt to attack Preacher. That is a 21 to bite you. And that is 7 damage.
So 3. Go for Agranak. He's the beefy one. You just want to kill me, don't you, Mark? Admit
Yes.
it. You just want to.
Yes, I do. Silver, it is your action. You're not invisible anymore, are you?
No, just sneaky.
Just sneaky. People underestimate the sneakiness. What are you doing?
I'm gonna try moving to here.
Okay,
So I have to make a deck save.
you do.
Did that not roll?
Nope. There it is. You are restrained in the first part of the webbing that you enter.
Okay. Then I'm going to shoot this one with my bow.
Which one?
Uh,
Okay.
Down.
You are at disadvantage to do so because you are restrained.
okay, that's fine.
Go and roll. So that is still going to hit. Taking the
Yikes.
first damage. You do not get sneak attack though, do you?
Yes, I do.
Oh, you
Someone's
do.
within 5 feet.
Someone is in. Yep, you are correct. Alright. You shoot a bunch of them with your arrow as it flies through the swarm.
Explicably dealing damage to a sword.
Sparks. I mean,
I'm-
they do take half damage from piercing and such things, so you're not like hitting the whole swarm. You're just hitting a bunch of spiders.
I'm going to hit this one over here that is in the web with
Yes.
Ray of Frost.
Go for it. That is going to hit for 6 damage. They are
sorry.
slightly frozen. They are mildly chilled. Chilled spiders. That's beautiful. They are going to move there. Agranak. What are you doing?
Trying to puzzle out. Okay, these ones are really injured and aren't going to act for a while. So I'm moving up to here.
Okay. You will take an
And-
attack of opportunity.
Which I believe I still have from his. Oh no, I didn't actually take damage last time. He hasn't used his reaction.
Nope.
And they're going to miss anyway.
Roll a one.
Alrighty, and which is the less injured of these two?
The one directly in front of you is the least injured.
Alright,
I should say the swarm of spiders and the webs ahead of you are much more. There's a
Thick.
much larger number of them.
Did that connect?
That will connect and deal 7 points of damage.
Wow.
Your Divine Fury is really going at it.
Yeah,
Let's say.
Unfortunately, it's only first attack per round.
you destroy about half of them with that blow.
And I'll follow up to the same one then.
Okay. That will strike. That will strike true as well. Oh, excuse me.
I've got to figure out how to do just one of those damage rolls because it's always disappointing.
As you hit the creatures, it is clear that because they are so spread out, it is harder to hit and damage as many of them as you had before.
And that's the turn.
This one's going to attack you. That is a critical hit. So you will take 16 plus 12, so 28.
Reaction.
Okay, so you take 14.
Didn't he
Oh,
rage
fair
as
chunk.
well?
Oh, yeah, crap.
And you're raging. Well, both things apply resistance to it, right? So it's not resistant and then resistant again. It is just
You're right.
he is just
You're right.
resistant. So
Alright.
So yeah, you don't have to spend your reaction then.
Okay.
creature.
I am going to move to. God damn it! Now I.
Well, just remember you interacted with an object as a part of your movement now.
Ha 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 ha! I'm going to. Then I move to here, and then once again, word of radiance.
Con saves all around.
Yep.
Save. Fail. Save.
So the one that fails takes 6 radiant.
Thank you, David, for taking care of that goddamn bot. And yes, I did the damage to it. They are still swarming. Yes, thank you for getting rid of that bot over there. Ledger.
It was phrased, "Be gone, bot."
All right. I'm gonna move right here.
Yep,
I'm gonna attack this spider right here.
go for it.
And
You get a +2 to your attack, so that will be a 9, which will still unfortunately miss the swarm of spiders. They just kind of scatter around your blade. Some of them crawling upon it.
And with that, I think that's gonna be it for me.
Okay. The swarm right beside you is going to attack you, Ledger, in response. That is going to be a 20 to hit you, and it will do 8 damage.
All right.
Agronax, why are you battle-axing?
I was trying to figure out if there was an option to do just the two-handed damage. And of course I rolled higher on that one.
I think that's the first time that's happened.
Silver, you are restrained by webbing.
I am. So I am going to Toll the Dead this one.
Ah, good call.
And I have to come over to here and say that it is missing hit points. Ooh.
It works upon it, and it will destroy that entire swarm as the dirge rings through them, and they suddenly explode.
And now no one can flank Agronac.
In fact, that is true. Alright, Agronac, you're getting attacked. And it is going to miss. How many hit points does this group have left? Okay, this group is going to move over, combining with the other swarm, essentially.
No.
On the plus side, it makes it easier to hit.
They're combining their powers.
Yes, they are. And when their powers combine, they summon Captain Spider.
We already killed it.
Sparks.
Yes. So it's just this group over here now, right?
That you can see? Yeah, that you can see.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to use Ray of Frost.
Sure. That's going to hit. And they freeze to death. What would you like to do?
Going to move here and stealth.
Alright, roll the hot.
Well, I will ask before I stealth. I will ask the guys, what's the plan?
I'm assuming right now we're just ganging up on some spiders.
Yeah.
Extermination.
Okay. Once we finish this group, I can go where besides Agronak and use Thunderclap to try to bring more towards this area where it's clear. Will that work?
Disturbing the webs should be enough.
Yeah. Like, we can probably just attack the webbing.
Okay.
The spiders right here are going to attack you, Preacher. 20 to hit, 10 damage as they swarm over you.
Reaction,
Yep.
please.
Oh, Stu, are you reacting?
Yep, reacting.
Okay. Agronak, what are you doing?
Going to town.
Go for it.
Well, this rolled the same damage.
That will hit.
And follow-up attack.
Yes, it will require it. That will also hit. They are still there, but they are dwindling.
My turn?
Let's see.
Spider swarm.
Now it's your turn.
Alright. I'm going to move here. And changing it up a bit. I'm going to cast this instead.
Sacred Flame on the one in front of you.
Yep, that's a deck save.
Yep.
Instead of a con.
It fails. And
It's radiant damage, so not fires.
you destroy it. Silver, as you are in that, stuck in that web, you notice many tiny burst open sacs in amongst these funnels of web here.
That they burst open, or they have been burst open?
They have been burst.
Gotcha. Okay. That's less pressing than what I first thought.
Yes.
I'm gonna break free, I guess.
Good.
How do I do that?
Well, actually, it's not your action yet. I was just letting you know that you see that. It's actually Ledger's turn.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
It's okay. It's just this room, this side room that you're in, you just see lots of them. Ledger, what are you doing? You're muted.
Sorry.
That's okay.
I noticed this spider, yeah?
What's that? Yes, you can see
noticed
that.
this. Okay. I guess I'll pick up my dagger, and I'll step up here and I'll chuck a dagger at the spider.
Make your attack roll as you do so. That will most certainly hit. And do a very minimal amount of damage.
Yeah.
But you do hit some of the swarm.
And I think that's gonna be it for me.
All right. Silver.
Since I can't currently see any spiders, I'm going to break free.
Okay.
So what do I do?
You will
Just
make an
use my
athletics. Use your action to make an athletics check to break free. Or you can attack the
using
webbing.
I'm going to attack the webbing because
Okay.
my athletics is a -1.
Go ahead.
Disadvantage.
Yes. You attempt to attack the webbing, but you are too wrapped up in it to be able to make much success.
Okay.
Sparks?
I'm going to Soul of the Dead. This one.
Okay. It fails. Takes the full 6. As you do indeed toll the dead.
Have you clicked the rage status on your character sheet and Beyond D&D Beyond, Stu? Or
No, I did not.
that might have been why.
Yeah. Where is the rage status thing then?
Check under features. Features and traits.
I clicked the use, but I'm not seeing.
Yeah, you may just have to add it. Agronak, it is your action.
Well, bonus action, I will move up to my speed, so hopefully get there. And athletics check, right?
Yeah. Give me a perception roll as well. No, to move through there, it is a dexterity save. I'm sorry.
Oh, crap. Can we get the roll from the athletics, maybe?
No, your dex save is probably not +7, but the 21.
Oh, hey,
Well, no,
let's
I mean,
try roll
the
anyway.
actual roll.
The 21 is still good. All right.
And apparently I'm not seeing anything then.
Are you
He has
attacking?
to keep
Attacking.
the same roll and it happened.
Make your attack roll.
Alright, and this is going to have a +2 on it.
So-
Actually, does that include with the Divine Fury? Now that I'm thinking about it. Actually, no, I'm such explicitly.
okay. So
Did the first one hit? Because
the first blow misses. The second blow hits.
So, yeah, include the 5 there.
Yes, I will. Oh, wait.
God damn it, every time. Except the one time I didn't mean to do it.
There's still a little bit of a swarm.
And I'll call back that there's a door up here. And a door down here that I can see.
Indeed, there are.
Turn.
Nope.
He went through the webbing. Does that mean that he
Yep.
opened a path?
No, he just
kind of
moved
tried.
through it. He just kind of
Okay.
pushed through it. This one is going to attempt to web you. 21 to hit. You are restrained again.
Alright. I'm not even going to bother with attacking the webbing.
Okay.
At least not without
Therefore,
attacking the enemy
since you
first.
are restrained, this group of spiders will attack you since it has advantage. 18 to hit. You're going to take 10. Well, you'll take half because you're you.
Yeah.
Raging.
Yep.
Oh boy.
you're gonna have to move away from the wall in order to.
How did I miss that one?
Because it rolled a 25 to stay hidden among the webs, and it was on the ethereal plane.
Yeah, even if I nat 20'd, I couldn't have seen it.
Yeah, and it was on the ethereal plane. It just used its bonus action to shift back to the material plane, directly next to you. It appeared in the webbing, and it will now make its attack from stealth. 24, that's a critical hit. You're going to take 12 piercing damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw.
And okay, that's just for strength-based athletics. Sure.
Your con save is successful, and so you will take half of this in poison damage. I will let you know what that is. You're going to take half of 9, so you'll take 4 poison damage.
I'm still in good shape. I'm half health, but
so it used its bonus action to appear, so that's fine. That one, Preacher.
Okay, move to here. And going to cast Sacred Flame on the giant spider.
Wait,
giant one or phase?
the giant spider or the face spider? The
giant.
face spider clearly looks different.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, the giant one specifically.
Alright, dex save, correct?
Yep.
14, which is going to fail, so it will take the full radiant damage. Any other actions, Preacher?
No.
Okay. The tiny swarm of spiders that you have mostly destroyed is going to bite at you. 21 to hit because you are restrained. And it's going to do 7 piercing damage.
So I take 3.
Correct. Ledger?
Alright. I'm gonna attempt to move up here. Actually, no, I'm gonna move up here.
Okay, give me a dex save.
Alright.
You succeed. So 10, 20, 30, you can get to here because all the webbing is difficult terrain.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, so I shouldn't. I would have had to expend my move action as well.
Yeah, you would have moved. You would have had. Yes, you can do that. Obviously,
The
'cause
bonus
you're-
action plus move.
Yep, correct.
I'll use my rapier on the face spider.
Go ahead and make an attack. That will hit. For all 11 points of that damage. Bam.
And I believe... Do I have...
You hit pretty hard, man. At least that time.
Yep.
Although your sneak attack damage you probably could have done with a little more than 1.
Yeah. I think that's gonna be it for me. Yep, that's it for me.
Alright. This tiny swarm is going to move here and attack Agranak with advantage and a +5 bonus. So that's another critical hit. So they are going to do 16 plus 7, so 23 damage. Halved, obviously. Because you are still raging. You are still a rage monster.
Now I'm getting a little banged up.
Silver? You're still caught in the web of lies.
I am, and I still can't see anything.
No.
So,
But you can hear things happening. You hear Agranak shout, like, taking... Well, I don't know if he'd be, like, grunting and or shouting or raging or whatever.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Go for it. That'll break you out of the web.
Okay, and I'm gonna move to here.
Okay.
Oh,
Take down the big one.
That was
yeah,
hilarious.
I guess I'll move here and hide.
Okay, understandably so. Sparks, it's your action.
Yes. I'm going to hit this big one over here with Ray of Frost.
The face spider.
Did you intend to roll that twice?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I have
she's hidden.
advantage.
Okay.
The 14 will hit though, so it will take. I will apply the 11 damage as you slam it with the. All right. Agranak.
Well, since I'm already disadvantaged anyway, or advantage to be attacked anyway, and I lose rage if I don't do it, I'm just going to reckless attack the phase spider first. Then this is the weakest one, or a different one?
That is the weakest one. Yes, the fewest number of spiders are directly in front of you. Well, the fewest number of spiders is the phase spider, but the fewest number of tiny spiders is directly in front of you. That will strike the group of them.
That was for the phase, I mean.
Oh, you went to the phase?
Yeah, phase first.
Make sure you're rolling with disadvantage because you are restrained.
Well, no, I'm doing reckless attack.
Ah!
Because, hey, I'm going to be advantage anyway, so...
Yep, that hits.
And keep in mind, do add 2 damage to the battle axe.
Yep.
So that's 21 total.
Is that a 17? Are you hitting the face spider again?
Nope, going for that one.
Okay.
Because I do not like that 5 to hit. 2 is manageable, 5 is no. Actually, how badly wounded is the face spider looking?
It's looking pretty... It is at least bloodied.
Yeah, I'm still going to take this one out.
Okay, you do take it out. This giant spider is just going to move up, and it is going to bite you. Or attempt to.
Oh, of course.
Which is going to hit. And it is going to deal 7 piercing damage, and I need a con save.
So 7 turned to 3?
Yes, David, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, and Agranak I don't think has inspiration, does he?
He does... I don't know, do you?
I don't believe so.
Alright. You take 7 poison damage.
Half to 3?
Uh...
Oh, no, that's not...
I was gonna say, John, you can,
My
John, you
reaction
can have that
Yeah.
Okay.
because he doesn't get resistance to that.
Alright. Half to 3.
Could definitely use some help.
The swarm of spiders beside you is going to attack. Remember, these are all at +5 in addition to advantage.
Yeah. That's why I wanted to take the one out, and of course...
That is going to be a 14 to hit you, so it will miss even with all that. And then the face spider is going to attack. That's going to be that's going to hit you with the first roll. It's going to do 7 piercing damage, and I need another con save. That will succeed, so you will take half of this poison damage. So you will take half of 9, which is another 4 poison damage.
And then half
Which is halved because of the resistance, so 2. And
down
then
to 5 health.
the face spider will phase out of existence.
Oh, you coward. I'm halfway tempted to try reaching out and grabbing a leg. Actually, Agronak would probably try doing that if he was able to.
It like literally phases out of existence. So you try to grab a leg and you just pass right through it. Oh god. Ledger, does a 17 hit you?
It does.
You are restrained.
That one rolled on our side, Mark, just to let you know.
What did?
I think that was intentional.
That's 17.
Yeah.
Roll damage to, or yeah, rolling to hit.
You are restrained by the other giant spider that just appeared. As it spits web at you.
Okay.
You are now webbed.
My turn.
Nope.
Where the hell did these things come from?
The ceiling. 24 to hit you, Preacher, with webbing.
Hits.
You are webbed. Remember, this was all heavily obscured, over-webbed area. They're hiding amongst the webs. It's what they do. And I did roll stealth checks for all of them before the combat started. They just haven't...
My complaint
Yeah,
is more the spit web thing. It's like, can we even get a deck save for that one?
yeah.
Attack roll, so no.
They are an attack roll. Preacher? What are you doing?
Seeing how I can't move, I am blowing my last 3rd level spell slot for the day and casting Healing Word as a 3rd level spell on
thank you.
Agronak.
Okay. Oof. Agronak, do you get resistance to healing?
No.
You gain 9 points of healing magic.
Well, hey, how much damage have you reduced?
Yeah, it's true. You are being seriously united with him. Any actions, Preacher?
You could use your action to try and break the webbing.
That's
Yeah.
what I was trying to do. What's that again?
Athletics. Or you may attack it. You are still restrained. Ledger?
Alright, I'm gonna attempt to attack this spider right here. Let's see here. With disadvantage?
Yes. Still hits. What point to the spider you're attacking again? I apologize.
I'm attacking this one.
Okay. All right. You are struggling to do any real damage to the swarm with just a rapier, especially restrained the way you are. It is going to immediately strike back at you with advantage. But the 12 is probably not going to hit you, Ledger.
Nope.
Silver? Silver, you and Sparks are their last hope. Agronak's in serious trouble.
Oh, yeah, he is. So which one is phased?
The
Is it
face
that one?
the face spider is phased out.
Yeah, we can't see it. Which is the...
Its icon is off the map, though, right?
Correct.
Right.
Okay. So I'm going to sneak up to here, and I'm going to attempt to shoot this boy.
Okay. Make your attack. The 15 will hit, but I'll use the original damage.
Nice. Does sneak attack apply with ranged?
Yep.
Yeah,
You're
it
within
applies
you're within
with
5
range.
feet of it.
Very nice.
It makes the rules, yeah.
Uh,
Also,
that. Go
I
ahead.
have one additional source of sneak attack. If I'm the only creature adjacent to a creature, I get sneak attack.
That's true.
But that's
So you're
because,
covered on all bases.
that's because of my archetype.
Yep. You slam your arrow into the head of the spider. It begins to move and undulate in a painful kind of eerie way that an injured arachnid will move, and it's making squealing sounds. It is alive, but it looks horrible. There is ichor kind of dripping out of it in a number of places as your arrow went right through its head and out of the back of its carapace.
I would quickly shout to Sparks, forget the consequences, use fire magic.
Sparks?
Hold on, I'm not done yet.
Oh, yes, you have a bonus.
Yeah.
You're
Would
roguing.
you say that it would be a bonus action to...
I would say that, Vita. A bonus action to what?
If I pulled an item out of my backpack, if I were to just then immediately drop it, could that be part of a...
Part of a move? Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna pull my crowbar out and just drop it on top of Preacher.
Okay, Preacher, it is, it
This
is,
might help.
it is like at your feet. There is a crowbar at your feet. Sparks?
No, I wanted to drop it on him so that it would, like, he could maybe get it through the webbing.
Oh, gotcha. You're just gonna, like, throw the crowbar onto his webbing. Maybe it'll
Stick
stick.
it in his hand. Yeah, stick it onto the webbing.
Oh, God. That's fine. Sparks?
I prefer not to die of smoke inhalation. Late response to Preacher, but
As long as I'm alive, you're not dying.
Dio is really thinking hard about what she's gonna do this action. Magic missile. What? Which one?
looks like 3rd level.
Actually, let me-
The
big
the
one.
big one.
Which big one?
Thanks for the cheers, Vita. The only one she can see.
The only one. Yeah.
All 3 of those are going to hit it and destroy it, as they do.
Or at least +5 anymore for the moment.
And I'm going to move here and hide.
Go ahead, roll to hide. Agranac.
Don't suppose I could use bonus action to try breaking out of the webbing.
It is an action to attempt to break out of the webbing.
Yeah, figures. Okay, which of these 3 is closest to death?
The one behind you.
So, this one?
Correct.
Reckless again to make it a
Yeah,
regular.
definitely reckless attack, but considering the Ledger... Well, Ledger, do you got this one?
Yes.
Alright, in which case I'll focus on the big one that webbed me.
Okay. Those are your 2 attacks, right? You're recklessly attacking?
Yep.
So
Since
that's
I'm going to be giving them advantage regardless.
right, so a 20 and a 13. So the 20 will hit.
And does only 1 point more damage than the lone battle axe attack. Or does the 13 not hit?
The 13 does not hit.
Okay. Well, did 11 damage anyway.
+2 for raging.
Yeah, that's not factored in, so 13.
Okay. It is actually dead.
Oh, nice.
You swing a killing blow to it, especially because of your divine fury.
And religious.
The swarm beside you is going to attack.
Well, at least it's not even. It's just advantage this time.
It is just advantage, but that is still a 22 to hit you for 12 piercing, which you will take half of.
Thank God for that.
Yes.
Really wishing I'd had gas in this fight.
Yeah, I think both of us are too.
Well, actually, I think that was more for the white fight.
The giant spider will move towards you, Gaz, or Agronak, since you are still restrained, and it will bite at you with advantage. That is a 24 to hit.
Is that a crit?
No, it is not.
Thankfully.
You will take 5 piercing, and I need you to make a con save.
5 half to 3, or...
The 5 is halved to 3, correct.
Or, no, 2.
2. Yes, 2. Con save. You succeed, so you will take half of... You would have taken 10 poison, but you take half because you succeeded, so 5 poison
And
damage.
by reaction to resist that.
So you take 2 poison damage.
Trying to get every last hit point out of Agnes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Preacher, it is your action.
Okay. Shit.
Agronak is in bad shape. He's wrapped up. He's bleeding from multiple places.
Are you shouting defiance at these spiders?
Yeah. Shouting angrily as, like, pussy blood is pouring from the wounds that these giant spiders are leaving.
Shouting for Thundermaw or Saren Ray now?
Ooh, good question. I don't think he's shouting for Saren Ray in his rage. The goddess
It's more shouting general defiance.
Yeah.
The gods smite upon you sort of thing.
He is leaking quite a bit, Vita. Quite a bit of leakage.
Alright. Second level slot. My second to last spell for the day, but what can I do? I'm going to cast
Healing
second
Word
level. Yeah, healing word is a second level. I literally have only one more spell left after this.
That is another 8 points of healing for Agronak.
Goes me up to 12. That's enough to last another round.
Ledger?
Yep. Well, that's a bonus
That's
action.
a bonus action. What's your action? Attacking to
My
break?
main action is to Sacred Flame the big one.
Okay. It will make a dex save.
He can still cantrip.
It is going to succeed on its dex save.
Oh.
4 damage is better than no damage.
Nope,
no, it doesn't take
Sacred
any.
Flame. It's
Oh, crap.
Saver suck.
Yeah. Cantrips are like that.
Yeah. The swarm of spiders in front of Ledger is going to bite at him since he is now restrained.
Ledger first.
Oh, yes, it is Ledger's action. My deepest apologies, Ledger.
I'm gonna try and attack it.
Go for it. You have disadvantage, but you get plus
Alright,
2.
plus 2.
Alright, let's do it. First one.
So it's a 12.
Nice.
So 14 to hit is going to hit it. And it's nice damage on that. But it will take half. There are half as many as they started with now.
Okay.
It'd be a nightmare mechanically, but it does seem like they should do less damage as the swarm thins.
They do.
They do.
Oh, okay. I genuinely didn't know that.
And it's not that much of a nightmare with Foundry because I have everything like coded out in front of me. So I just have to click buttons.
I guess with my bonus action, I'm going to attack again because I've got 2 weapon fighting.
Vita, it's true. Cantrips are hit or miss.
Sword card?
Ledger, you said you have 2 weapon fighting, so you're making a bonus action
Yep.
attack?
Yeah.
Go ahead. It's disadvantage still, but you can make it.
All right. There's one.
12 hit.
The 12 is just enough to hit it.
Nice.
But it will not get your sneak attack damage because you only get it once per turn.
Right.
Still 6 damage.
It is still alive. The swarm is still moving. There's only a few of them now. But they are
merge
going
with the one up
to
here.
attack back with advantage. 17 to hit you, Ledger.
That'll hit.
5 damage.
All right.
Silver.
You broke up there.
Oh yeah, sorry. My hand was in my front of my face. I'm gonna attempt to move. I guess I gotta stop here to make my deck save.
Okay, make your deck save. You are restrained.
Okay. And then I'm going to toll the dead I'm gonna toll the dead the little one because
Okay.
they seem to be causing some problems.
Yes, that is fine. Go ahead and make your... it has to make a con save.
Yeah.
Con or wisdom? Wisdom.
Sorry, it's flagging me. It has taken damage. Wisdom.
It definitely fails its wisdom save.
Okay. I only did 5. I did not
Yeah.
roll well.
But it is destroyed by those 5 points
Nice.
of
Nice.
necrotic damage. It rings through them and they pop like tiny spider bubbles of...
Like they just got hit by a massive fly swatter.
Yes. Alright. Sparks.
I'm going to attack this one because it's the only one I can see.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Ray of Frost.
That will definitely hit.
Nice damage,
And
too.
deal quite a bit of
Yeah,
damage
there you
to it. It is...
Now,
Most of them die as they freeze over.
I'm going to move here, but I have a question.
Okay.
While I'm running that way, can I just scrap with my claws the web?
You can make a...
I think it has to be an
Yeah.
action for something like that.
if you...
I'm just running.
Yeah,
running
I
with my claws
know.
out.
I don't think you'll be able to do enough to get, like, any real webbing off to make it pull away. He's, like, covered in webbing. If you were able to, like, make an offhand attack, then I would say, yes, you can make an offhand attack against the webbing as you go past, but technically...
Didn't you say that using claws was an offhand attack with give me 1 second.
That's a good point.
They make it convoluted on purpose when it comes to attacks and offhand attacks. Oh, here comes Bowie. Go ahead, Bowie. Explain it. Yeah. You
Not
cannot...
the monk, then no.
Yes.
Okay,
Correct.
fair enough. I tried.
You did.
I think there's a Dragonborn feat that actually gives you claws, but otherwise
Well,
your claws are just long nails.
No, but I do have those long claws because I took the feat with
Oh, you did?
my.
Oh.
I did. Took
Right.
the
That's... the thing is that monks specifically allow you to make a bonus action attack with a natural weapon or unarmed strike.
Ah, gotcha.
Yes.
Yeah.
Your claws
Okay.
are an unarmed strike. The only way to make an unarmed strike as a bonus action is through having the martial arts ability of a monk.
Okay,
Yep.
fair enough. Stealth
No,
then.
you're-
You can make an offhand attack with a dagger if you make an attack with your main hand. And
Okay.
Yep. You have to make an attack with a light weapon to make an offhand attack with another light weapon. That's
Okay.
Okay.
So if
Yep.
in the next round I use my hand crossbow, can I do an offhand attack with a knife?
that is a. I don't know if it has to be a light melee weapon or not. If the hand crossbow is a light weapon, which I believe a hand crossbow is, check
It's
the
the
hand.
only range that is.
Yeah. Then yes, you can make an offhand attack with a dagger. Oh wait, David said only if you had the crossbow expert feat. We're getting into the nitty gritty of the rules. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Never mind. I
Essentially,
tried.
there's nothing you can do to help me aside from taking action.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
Okay,
Then I
attacking the biggie.
Stealth.
And
Oh.
reckless attack.
Oh, you're right, Bowie. You're right, Bowie. Okay. Let you guys figure it out and make it. Then let me know. Okay, I'll let you do that
Okay.
while I continue to play the game. Agranak, you are making a reckless attack for 15 against the giant spider, which is going to hit for 7 and 6
So
Plus
15.
2 for 15.
for 15. You know what, Agranak? It's really funny because if you just started using the axe one-handed,
Yeah, I know, but the problem is I wish I could just...
I bet you if you start using the axe one-handed, it switches which one is the higher
Yeah.
damage rolls.
Okay, so how's it looking?
Thank you, Bowie.
Rather,
Okay.
how's that looking compared to the swarm?
The swarm, they're about the same.
I'll go for the big one then, since it's full damage.
Okay. And that is going to miss.
Yeah, and I wish I just had a great axe, but...
Well, he got the axe that he pulled off of the
Yeah.
Dragonborn, right? So.
Well, no, I handed him my axe.
Oh, you
I had the
handled-
one that was
you
from the
handed
captain,
him-
and- yeah, that one got shattered by a smite.
Okay, he's going to move. This is going to move here, and it is going to attack. It's going to attack Ledger. 14 to hit.
That just hits.
Okay. For 5 piercing.
All right.
The phase spider is going to get risky and phase in and bite at Agranak.
Agronach's grinning as it phases back in. Finally, I can kill you.
That's a 20 to hit.
Yep.
You're going to take 4 piercing damage, so that'll be reduced. And I need a Constitution save, which you
Right.
fail. So you're going to take 26 poison damage,
Resist.
which will
Thing is, I'm
reduce it.
dropped either way.
Yep.
I only have 10 hit points.
If the poison damage reduces the target to 0 hit points, which it does, the target is stable but poisoned for 1 hour, even after regaining hit points, and is paralyzed while poisoned in this way.
Oh, lovely.
So let's do a little... There, we'll give you one of those. And then the giant spider is going to go.
I wish I'd had an inspiration point.
Yeah. I'm sorry. It's gonna... Let's see. It'll roll to see if its webbing comes back.
God damn it. I've been forgetting the other part of the bond.
What?
Add a D4, but that wouldn't make a difference with that save, would it, Mark?
No, and even if he made this... No, not with a D4, I don't think.
Well, it wouldn't have been... Would have been a 12 there, then.
Okay, so it would have been a 12, and that actually would have succeeded on the con save. So you would have taken half of 26, which would have been 13, and then that would have been halved again to 6.
Or 6.
So I would have... Yeah, I'll have 4 HP left then.
Okay,
Oh,
then you are at 4 hit points. and not paralyzed or poisoned. So in that case, this thing doesn't care if it gets its web back. It did, but it doesn't care because it is going to bite Agranak. So it's going to hit, and it'll deal 10 points of piercing damage, which will be half. That knocks you out, and I need a con save, which you succeed at, so you'll take 6 poison damage and same result.
A round later, but a turn later.
Yes. Preacher?
Well, on the plus side.
Which is good, because it would have spit web at you, Silver, and it would have restrained you.
I'm already restrained, man.
Oh, yeah.
Sacred Flame on the phase spider. So, make a deck save.
Okay. 18.
Succeeds.
Yep. Ledger?
I think its dex is pretty good.
Alright, I'm gonna attack the face spider.
Go for it.
Alright, first one up. Second one up.
So the 12 is your attack roll, right?
Yes.
Which is going to miss.
Alright.
Silver? Oh, do you have a bonus action, Ledger?
Yeah, I was gonna use my rapier on this spider here.
Are you wielding 2 rapiers?
No, I'm only using one.
Yeah, 2-weapon fighting is offhand.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
And
Then-
a rapier
mind then.
would not be
Yeah.
a light weapon.
You'd need a rapier and a
Dagger.
dagger.
And a dagger. Okay, then never mind.
Unless you have the feet.
Nope.
Okay. Alright. Silver.
Am going to I'm weighing my options on something. I don't want to cause Agranak to get a death save.
Well, I am stable.
He's stable. The poison stabilizes him. He's just paralyzed for the next hour.
Oh, okay. Then I think at this point, I think that you're going to have to deal with fire, because I'm going to green flame blade my webbing.
Okay.
You're going to set fire to everyone.
Hey, Agranak said he was cool with it earlier. I heard him say that to you.
Preacher said he was.
Preacher.
Preacher said to use fire.
Someone
Agranak
said it was
objected.
cool.
Preacher is wrong because all of you are in the web. Listen to the voice of reason. Don't use that. You're going.
Does
Well,
Green
I'm not gonna hear
Flame...
the same character.
A question. Does Green Flame Blade say that it ignites... ignites flammable objects that are not being worn or carried?
It does not, so never mind. That
So
wouldn't matter.
it wouldn't matter.
Okay.
Whew.
I know. I was.
Then I guess if that would not work, then I will toll the dead. No, we need to deal damage. I'm gonna make a shot with disadvantage at the spider, at the phase spider.
Okay, go for it. You are definitely going to
Nice.
hit, and I will take the first damage. And that is going to kill the face spider.
Oh, thank God.
Tell me about it.
Yay.
We almost had it down in the first round, and then, oh, poof.
Tell me the death of the face spider.
It phases back in and looks like it's going. I will say that as Ledger is kind of fighting with them and he sees Agronak go down and he's paying attention to that, the phase spider phase backs in and rears up toward Ledger, and Silver is able to get his hands out of the webbing to fire the bow, and fires it into the mouth of the phase spider.
Absolutely. The arrow piercing through the head of the face spotter and showering Ledger with ichor. Sparks.
Well, he killed the only thing I was able to see, so I will have to come out of stealth to be able to see anything.
I'm gonna move that.
Okay.
Okay.
I move there, and I'm going to...
Mario jump off me and Ledger. No.
I'm going to... How injured does this spider, the big spider, looks?
It's beyond bloodied. It looks
Okay.
It looks like it's got a number of axe wounds on it.
Okay. So then I'm going to use Ray of Frost on it.
Okay. Go ahead. And you will miss.
Miss.
Having to shoot through all of this webbing and these companions. It's just not making it through. Vita, thank you very much for all the cheers tonight. You are awesome. The
Okay.
swarm of spiders here is going to bite at Ledger. 17.
That'll hit.
Take 3 piercing damage. They are going to
Whichever you
move
win.
here. And then the giant spider will move forward and attack Ledger. 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
6 piercing damage, and I need a con save.
All right.
You...
That's the wrong
Oh,
save.
Strength save.
Yeah, that was strength. Roll
Oh,
con.
sorry.
Pray that your con is higher. Okay. So you'll take half of this. You will take 4 poison.
All right.
Preacher.
Sacred Flame, the big one.
Okay.
Dex.
Oh, I rolled that wrong. Hold on. Actually, I'll just take the first roll. It is going to succeed.
Okay.
Ledger. You guys
All
are in a
right.
tight spot.
I'm gonna try and swing at the big one. First one up.
We all hate spiders, Vita. We all hate them. So that will be a 7 to hit, which will miss the big spider.
Yep.
The restraining effects of the webbing is clearly hindering you in combat. Silver.
I am going to toll the dead these little spiders because I don't like that they're. Are they injured at all? Is that like
Oh
a
yes,
pulse form?
they're quite injured.
Okay.
All right, they have to make a wisdom save.
Yes. Oh,
Jesus!
Damn.
They fail, and they are exploded.
Pretty sure. Damn.
Damn!
possible 24.
Yes, that is true, David. We do love Archie. Everybody loves Archie. There is a spider we all love. Okay. Sparks, it is your action. The spider looms heavily over Ledger. What will you do?
I'm going to use second level spell, Magic Missile.
Okay. Fire them off before the second phase spider appears. I'm just kidding.
You're really going for that
Please
TPK,
no.
aren't you?
I wouldn't
No.
do that.
Well, it wouldn't be a TPK since 3 survivors would happen.
Why is not wanting to...
I don't know.
Oh.
1.
One. It only wanted to do one. I don't know why.
Yeah, the reason it only rolls one once is because technically, rules as written, you just roll once and it applies to all the missiles, but nobody plays it that way. And
So-
you will see
It's
Bowie.
more fun to use multiple dice.
If you're watching the chat, Bowie is about to say something about it. I guarantee it. So 2, 4, 8, 12. there it is. You explode the spider with your multiple attacks.
Okay, can I make a perception check to see if there's any more in the ceiling?
From where you're standing, yes, you can. I can see what you can see. Go ahead and make a perception check. You don't see any other spiders in here.
Alright.
Are we out of combat?
Yes, you are out of combat.
So I will start helping everyone. Well, first Preacher to get out of the web.
Yes, you
Yeah.
may begin to rip at the webbing, getting everybody unwebbed.
Alright, and as soon as Preacher gets free, he's going to say, "Bring Agranak to me."
All right, I'm gonna try and pull Agranak over to Preacher.
Sure. Are you kind of like cutting your way through the webbing at this point as you move?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, if you guys are doing that, that's okay.
Okay, and then you see Preacher bow his head and just start and like clasps and like brings his hands together and he starts praying a long spell for 10 minutes and then finally that's 13 healing to everyone.
I'm
So
okay.
you're telling everyone else to stay in that circle then?
Yeah.
So you move through this area, beginning to clear the webbing and get to Agranak.
I'm going to stay where I am. I'm going to use magic hand with a knife and start cutting from where I am. the web.
Understood.
I'm not going to step in there.
Okay.
Silver's
Well-
going to see you doing that and say, I can get myself out. And then...
Yeah. So it takes an action to clear one space of webbing. Okay, so it's going to take you a while to clear this entire area of the web, right?
Yeah.
So she could do that while Preacher is praying, or
Yeah.
like when does that? Like, do they have to?
I'm just saying, like, every square, so 5, 10, 15, 20, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so 8, 9, 10, so clearing 10 blocks of
Yeah, it's
webbing
about 1
is
minute.
about a minute, right, for you to do that. You're just kind of, like, hacking through.
Well, one individual, because you then have more people freed up as she goes along. That can each do a thing of webbing.
Alright. Yes, that's true. They can do it much faster. So they will get to you, hacking away at the webbing, and make their way to where you are, Agranak. You're clearing all of this webbing, and you find that you're cutting away at cocooned forms within the webs. And one of those forms that you find is a young courier who is carrying a symbol of the Royal Heraldic Society on his person. He is half eaten at this point.
Or half sucked dry.
So this is the person that we were looking for. Is he carry anything with him, like any papers or?
Give me an investigation roll.
I'm so bad at those. I'm so bad at those.
You find his bag. It is covered in webbing that's making it thick and difficult to open, but eventually you do get it open. And you find within the bag nothing.
I mean, I would have rolled myself, but I'm busy
Yeah.
on this spell.
You find
Taylor, can you help me?
you find
with
nothing in the
this?
bag. The bag is empty.
Did you say that too? Sorry, there were multiple people talking.
To Silver or Ledger to help with investigation.
No.
Or I'll give it a shot.
There we go.
Thank you.
All three of you are searching the person of this boy. Well, not really boy, young man. And you find a kind of leather, what looks like a billfold in his jerkin in a hidden pocket.
I guess I'll take it out and I'll read it.
You are looking over it, and the wording on it is very legally and in very old Valkyrian. It is almost like reading another language. And I will need you to give me a straight intelligence check to...
No.
Uh,
No. I can read all writing because I have eyes of the Rune Keeper.
you do. It's like... That is true. Okay, then I will transcribe what it says into your notes channel. Because I don't have the exact phrasing of what's in there. I don't know what's on the paper, okay?
And you took gold silver. All I took was Devil's Sight. That was your choice.
I know. It's gonna be something important, but I don't know what it is yet. Okay? I'm sorry, my brain is shot right now.
I told the party, this is important, but I don't know what it says yet.
Yes. That's exactly what's written on it.
I was gonna say, like, this is important, but let's get back to the Citadel first.
Here, to buy you time, I'll just say, I can read this as written, but the grammar's all weird. It's gonna take me time to figure it out.
Yes, exactly.
To get an accurate translation.
Yeah.
First things first, we should. At this point, we say I've finished casting my spell.
Yes.
Alright. At this point, let's at least try to find the document for Lord Weston first.
You do that, I'm resting.
Understandable.
Okay.
You fought well, Agranek.
Give me,
Thanks.
well, are you guys just going to take as much time as you need in order to try and find the papers with that particular ancestor of Lord Weston on it?
Yes.
Okay. Then you may take all of your passive investigations.
Passive and a 12.
Would it
12.
12.
14?
Okay.
Would it also be possible for Ledger to search for information on all of the houses?
Not in this room.
Okay.
I mean, this whole archive has information on like all kinds of people, right? So,
Right.
You'd be searching. This particular area has a lot of documents about House Weston from several long years ago, from several centuries ago, a couple centuries ago, I want to say.
Mark,
yes.
as we're investigating, is it possible to, while looking for what we're here for, to also look for anything that might lead us to know who that ghost is that we passed by earlier?
Sure, that
Yes.
will require a roll for sure. So
Okay.
give me an investigation roll for that. And yes, you may. Okay, there you go. Yeah, I will give you that information as well. But I think, if you don't mind, it is close to, if not a little bit past our normal stopping point. So we will stop here for tonight. I will give you information on the ghost. I will give you information on what you found in the courier's bag, and I will give you information on the documentation about the Weston family line. And I will give all of that to you in your notes channel this week. But for now, you have explored this room. You've taken your time going and sifting through these documents that are old and fragile, and difficult to comprehend because of the older language. And Agranak, in the meantime, lays motionless upon the ground.
Does that technically count as a short rest or not?
No, I think you would have to take another hour, because you can't really actively try to, like, you're not actually resting in any way. You're just paralyzed.
Yeah, that's what we were debating.
I was just making a joke.
In any event, we will end here for tonight, and I will tell you all about the things that you find. If my brain was less fuzzy, I would be able to do that on the fly, but today was a long day, and so was yesterday. So
It's kind of a good breaking point anyway.
it is.
Yeah.
You will take what you have found back to the Citadel, unless you have other things you want to do down in this, down here.
Well,
Which,
the ghost.
yes, which in that case, we will pick up right here in this room next week. For now, let's do some affirmations while David and Bowie are busy arguing about rolling dice for Magic Missile in the chat, and Adam is kind of stirring the pot.
Pot anymore. I made a dumb joke,
Oh, yes, Ancient Weston tea. It's true.
and I'm going to spill it. Because there's got to be a good reason why she was so mad when we mentioned that name.
Bowie.
Yeah.
Bowie, first of all, Evoker is like the 4th or 5th best school of magic. So, who cares?
Are we counting the ones from Wildemont? Because, God, they're overpowered.
Oh, yeah, those are so overpowered. But, like, top 3 are what? Divination, Abjuration, and War are top 3, right? So, and then if you add in the ones from Wildemont, they rank up there too.
And
So,
then Divination drops off the list because Chronergy just destroys it. I don't know. The fact that I took 17 damage in a level 1 to 18 campaign as an Abjuration wizard begs to differ about
Yeah.
Abjuration's placement.
17 total damage. 17 total damage to his actual person over the course of an entire campaign.
No,
That
was
I
just
ran.
Just good positioning, though.
That I ran. Okay? I ran that. And if
Well,
you've
there was-
played... in
There was a lot of Misty stepping as well.
Oh, God. That was so ridiculous. Alright, guys. Stu, give me your favorite role-playing moment for Agranak tonight, if any. Favorite...
Probably when the phase spider loomed back into view, he wasn't even mad about it. He was like, "Oh, good, I finally get to kill you," despite
Yes.
being dropped immediately.
Yes. But it was a perfect Agranak moment. Any other role-playing moments for Stu?
That he was basically cursing and screaming. And also, the first time he was caught up in spiderweb, and he just put in the chat, ugh,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
Ugh.
Anybody else? Stew moments?
Just combat in general, just being surrounded by all the spiders.
Soak and damage. Chat, if you would like to take a break from your from your discussion, your conversation, and join us for affirmations, feel free to share your favorite moments for each of the players, but make sure that if you share for one, you share for all. Thanks. John, your favorite moment playing Ledger tonight?
Just hanging back, slinging spells. Or should I say spell?
Yeah, spell. I mean,
It was effective,
it was.
especially the last swarm of spiders.
Yep.
Yeah.
And again, there might not be a lot tonight, but we played for a shorter period of time, obviously, and it was very much just a big combat, right? It was a pretty good combat too, because you guys were worried. Preacher was out of spells, and Agronak went down, and I know Ledger can't be in very good shape.
I had one
Right.
second level spell slot left. One.
Yeah.
I was missing 1 hit point.
I was at like 6.
Of course you
So
were.
yeah, you were
Trix.
nearly down.
Yep.
Yeah,
That was because of Preacher healing us up before we went in.
it's true.
I didn't.
Oh,
Yeah.
And Agronak was doing what Agronaks do, right? Getting up front and taking all the damage.
yes.
Yep.
Stu, your cat is awesome.
Just
Aw,
walking around.
she got a butt slap for being on the furniture.
Well, problem is she'll do that on here in the middle of the night,
Ah,
and actually hop up on top of my computer tower, which is also fans up there.
yes.
Those are
I'm
for
surprised-
those are for cooling cats, not for cooling PCs, right?
I'm surprised you were able to have anything on top of that desk because she just immediately just swat down.
Yep.
Favorite. Any other favorite Ledger moments tonight?
Waiting
It's
in,
really just a
willing to wait in there along with Agronak.
Yes.
yeah, that was ballsy.
Dio, favorite Sparks moment?
Hugging the wall, man. Like, is the best. Like, the best point of the rogue is being a rogue. Just hide, try to crit if you can, and just stay out of the way because you're very squishy. And I find hilarious that I'm the only one with all her points.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically just hiding, doing what Sparks does, hiding.
Any other Sparks moments?
That's a good point. I like that. The chat one where we were all just searching while Agronak is laying frozen and paralyzed on the ground.
Yeah,
Yes, this is
Isn't that-
normal.
just
their
another
defense-
Vandal Legion.
In their defense, he was paralyzed. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, none of you did a medicine check because he'd already explained it. So
It's
do
true.
any of you want to do a medicine check to
No,
kind of
they just-
ascertain?
They literally just spent an hour searching that room for all of the important stuff while Agronak laid there paralyzed, and then all of a sudden he gets up and starts moving around like, oh, and it's like, oh, he's fine.
I assume every so often one of us put our hand over his nose to see if we felt breath, and we're like, he's fine. And then
Honestly, I could see Preacher staying near him throughout all the searching. to be
Yeah,
fair.
yeah.
Well, Preacher was casting a ritual, right? What spell? You
For
were...
10 minutes out of that hour.
Oh,
Very-
that's true.
Very revealing, yeah.
I think as soon as you were healed for the 13 hit points with the prayer of healing, and you didn't immediately get up, I think Preacher probably would have checked on you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is he breathing? Yep.
I think the whole
Spider, poison. Do I have any spells to cure it? No. All right.
Yeah.
I think everyone else was like, there could be more spiders. Let's just get down to searching.
Yeah. We don't know when backup might arrive, essentially.
I have to say that you yelling at Silver not to use fire after Preacher yelled for them to just use fire already. I think that was just such a Sparks panicky, like, no, don't do that moment.
Yeah, usually that's the tone she reserves for Gaz.
Yes.
Yes.
So it's interesting to see someone else be the ire of it.
more panicking about him killing everyone. Because if I told you, like, I Sparks told you at the beginning, before everything, like, I have my alchemical components with me. If you want to set fire to the whole thing, let's do it smartly. Let's leave a trail of something that's flammable and light it from the front door. We don't need to be here.
Right.
I just want to stress that we carefully didn't burn down this room so that we could find the document that said
That we're
what
going to
weapons
burn.
tied
We're going to
the
burn
throne
later.
was, that we're then going to burn and send to him.
I think that just says more about us.
Well, in fairness, we also want to know what dirt might be in there.
Yeah, fair
That
enough.
is
And
true.
actually, aside from that, we're also looking for the ghost information, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, thematically, what would have happened if had we actually cast a spell that would have ignited things on fire, Mark?
There would have been a lot
There would have been a fire. There would have been a fire, and it would have been bad.
Silver would have been fine. He has fire resistance as a tiefling.
Yes, but breathing, but the air will be
That's
very...
true.
Well,
He does not have any extra forms of breathing.
Incidentally, what kind of doorway is that? Wooden or metal?
The door
Oh.
is wood.
So yeah, that wouldn't have worked too well.
It would not have been great.
So yeah, good call. It was
Well,
rough combat, but we actually pulled through.
You did.
Yeah.
Adam, what was your favorite moment for you today?
Not setting the room on fire and then shooting out a spider's brain instead.
Yes.
Agreed.
Agreed.
Because
love
that phase spider was especially annoying. I mean, acting as intended, so well done by the DM, but still very annoying for us as players. We can recognize that you're playing a monster well and still say, fuck you.
I love what Bowie said. It says, Silver, for this web looks super interesting. Let's spend 2 to 3 turns checking it out.
I spent 2 turns, and I couldn't see any enemies at the time, so I didn't know about the phase spider. And once I heard Agronak start yelling, that's when I decided to use my inspiration and rejoin the party. But yes, I could have gotten out sooner, but...
Any other moments for Adam tonight?
I think the shooting the brain out was the highlight, yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed. Although I did like him just being like, forget this getting out of this webbing crap. I'm just gonna keep attacking things from here. Yeah.
This is fine.
This is fine.
I'm completely comfortable with all the circumstances surrounding me at this moment.
I mean, Silk is very comfy.
Very itchy when you get the spiders in there, though.
Yeah, that's not great.
John, your favorite preacher moment tonight?
Ah.
Every reaction.
Yeah. It's just
Unity getting to be so broken until Tasha's comes out.
Yeah. Unity is super broken. They're definitely going to nerf it.
Yeah.
They have to. They
It's
have
gonna get
to.
nerfed in Tasha's.
They have to. Not super nerfed, but it needs a little bit.
I like that he panicked before Sparks and asked for her to set the room on fire.
Yep. Bowie, that's the thing. Unity uses the reaction to give the person resistance for the rest of the round.
Yeah, that's probably going to change.
That's what's broken about it. And the person who is bonded to them can do the same thing. It's turn.
Wait.
It says
wait,
turn.
it is? Oh.
Okay, then you've been we've been playing. You guys have been playing it wrong.
Oh shit.
That would be broken as shit.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's turn. It is until
Alright,
the
then.
end of their turn. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. Damn.
You know what?
While
For
either
that combat,
creature
we kind of needed it.
While either creature chosen for your emboldening bond feature is within 30 feet of the other, the creature can use its reaction to grant resistance to all damage to the other creature when that creature takes damage. This resistance lasts until the end of the current turn. Okay, thank you.
Current.
Yes, current turn. That means if you use
Whoever's
your
turn
reaction
it is.
on creature's turn, for the duration of creature's turn, any damage he's taken
Gotcha.
has resistance.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Not the round, just that turn.
Also, once per turn, they basically get blessed. So that part means that if you have to make saving throws not on your turn, you still get the D4 even if you use the attack roll on your turn as long as they're not part of the same turn. But if it's an enemy's turn, you get the saving throw bonus again. From the first part of Emboldening Bond.
Right.
So...
Thank you for your continuous clarifications, sir. They
Yeah,
are
thank
very
you.
helpful for
Honestly,
me.
for that
I
combat, though, it was kind of necessary.
It worked out. It was fine.
I don't think it got super abused, but now that we
I don't
know,
think
we
so
will
either.
use it in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it got super abused, but it will definitely, make it much more. You're right. In that case, that makes it a little less broken than it is.
Also, John, we're 8th level, right? Or are we 7th?
We're still 7th, as far as I know.
So maybe 8th after this, honestly.
Never mind. I thought we were. Yeah, we're still 7th.
But incidentally, my favorite preacher moment had to have been him immediately going to Agronac's side to help him up. Well, or rather, heal him. And everyone else.
Yeah. Yep.
Healer's gonna heal.
Healer's gonna heal. Alright, guys. My favorite part of tonight was spidery goodness. Just getting
That was
to
all of tonight.
throw lots of. I think I played the spiders pretty well as to how they would react to you guys.
Creepily.
Spidery delicious goodness. Yes, that is correct, Bowie.
Yeah, that was a brutal combat.
Yes. Did you guys have any specific DM moments that stood out to you this evening as favorites?
The face spider.
Yes.
Both
Yeah.
for the surprise of it and the fact that, okay, I just took a shitload of damage. Bye.
It
Not waiting
might-
for us to make a decision.
That was a big one.
Yeah, I think just in general, it's just generally great when you see the creatures reacting as if they were creatures and not reacting as if they're just foils for the party.
Yeah.
Like, oh hey, they'll wait. They follow the rules of every martial arts movie, right?
Move chivalry.
Yeah.
Scarlett said that she enjoys that I let players describe killing blows. Thanks. Yes, beautiful, creative, and gory depictions. That's exactly what we hope for. Cool, guys. Thanks for your understanding tonight. I'm sorry it was a little shorter than normal. I mean, even with our affirmations, it's still a 3-hour game tonight. So that's not too much shorter than the average. But yeah, I had a good time. It was fun. I will get you information on what you found out probably tomorrow morning or sometime this week. It's a crazy busy week. Next Monday, again, I will not be working, so I actually will have time to sit down and use my brain instead of just being exhausted. But it was my first week back to work, so my body is getting used to being on the move again. I spent 6 months sitting in a chair at a computer, and now I've spent the last week running around a restaurant a few times, and I will tell you that
that's a hell of a difference.
my body was not ready for what came at it this week. I swear to God, the first day I went back to work, I came home and I passed out like 20 minutes after I got home, and I woke up the next morning. I was like, why are my legs sore? Oh, right, I actually walked yesterday. So, yeah, it's going to take some time to get used to, but hopefully...
And quick quibble, I think you might need to retitle the episode. I think it's 24, right?
Oh, I had it at 23. Is it supposed to be 24?
Well, no, I thought 23 was last week, wasn't it?
Yeah, 23 was last week.
Mhm.
That's the only reason I remember it, because we had that discussion last week.
Oh, you're
Yes.
right. This is supposed to be 24. I will fix that.
Figure bring it up now rather than you realize a week later, and yeah.
Yep, I'll fix it. Guys, I'm going to probably take some time off in the near future, and when I do that, I'm going to upload all of the videos that I got backlogged on. But anyway, let's set up a raid and head over and give somebody some love. We're going to put up the ending soon screen, and those of you who have been out there and stuck with us tonight and watched, 16 viewers most of the night, really appreciate it. It's been awesome. Thank you for watching, and yeah, have a good evening. We'll see you next Monday. Don't forget, 2 games tomorrow, 1 and 7 p.m., 2 games Wednesday, 1 and 7 p.m. We'll see you then.
Good night, folks.
Night.
All right.
Ah.